for the stun.
I wonder if Giants starting here on the defense. Are Rhyme and Hoodie going to go for that double operator again we were seeing at the end of Bind? Maybe that is something that they want to try again.
Wow, NAVI are the ones that didn't change anything. I'm not sure how I feel about this, Pansy and Hyperk. What about you guys?
I feel a lot of things, Jinsu, but I don't think I can air them really. Just the emotion is truly palpable. Exactly. Yeah. Atmosphere, electric, all of that. How do you feel about the agent comp? Let's start
I'm happy to see Hoodie on Chamber again.
It was pretty good.
Actually, here is one of the situations where I think there is an opportunity to explore Chamber's viability still. On Lotus again, it's with things settling in terms of what Fnatic do on
Said Giant wanted this more.
Kind of set the precedent.
Bro, they want this more. I'm telling you.
But I mean, especially with the way he played on the first map, the more the better.
Yeah. I genuinely don't mind Chamber. I haven't minded Chamber in a very long time anyway. Like, obviously the nerf was there. He was incredibly OP, but I think there is
and bring out, bro, this is, the thing is, this is Navi's real comp.
Lads' performance as of late, that was very much a kind of headline story of what you can achieve on it. But still, even outside of that, I think
this is their real
if
comp.
the teams do ever dabble back into this.
That's what they do.
I'm not using this really as a case sample of it, but it'd be nice to see its viability. See if
this is actually probably the comp they played the most out of the whole split. We've actually managed to get them play a comp 3 times in a row. That never happens. This is rare. This is real rare right now.
Stun doesn't catch, but at least Rhyme isolated here. Nuki curious to swing back onto the angle as well. The exchange comes through. I mean, Nuki takes a tag, but Cena down to 55 now. Have to peel away from this. Cloud on the jet as well.
How'd you feel about that?
I mean, didn't change my world on the Yoru. But
Watch them play something new at champs. Oh, for sure.
Okay.
We'll see. You know, proofs in the pudding.
How many weeks? They got
big challenge this time though.
They got 2 weeks till champ starts. So 7 maps, 2 days per map. New comp, yeah. I think they'll do that. They gotta fly, so like on the plane they can make some comps. Yeah, they'll have new comps.
But the Alpha going to force him back. Now taking a little bit of chip damage down to 70 HP. Early clearance outside B here, so Sugetsu going to have to be on red alert towards the back line.
I'm expecting Cloud to look outrageous on this jet, I'm not gonna lie.
Your chance of him falling here, and actually a crucially placed cage to just slow down any push coming back through that.
What the hell is that ping? Oh, I'm flashing up here.
Flash? Any dash? Cloud taking his time, but he does take the frag. Angel falls, but the trades are good. Back and forth.
Tell you what, the actual crossfires from Navi, the actual afterplants from Navi, kind of good.
Working out for Nuki here. Does have a smoke though, so getting just a little ahead of it.
Okay. Yeah, just saw him before that one went off.
Really was the key factor then. So gonna get the first. Now, as I was taking a little walk for some fresh air after the first map, obviously clear the head, get focused up here. Saw the players kind of interacting. Yeah. Normally, in the little team huddles after maps, it's very one on this side, one on the other, right? You're not getting much interaction there. This time, lots of smiling faces, lots of grinning, which is weird.
Imagine getting onto a flight and the guy next to you has a spreadsheet full of comps. Dude, I was flying somewhere and I was watching a VOD, and a random kid came up to me and just started talking about Scream. It was so funny. He was so pumped that I was watching Valorant, and then he was just like, have you ever heard of Scream? And I was just like, oh yeah. And he's like, I love Scream. And I was like, yeah, fair play, man. This kid was pumped up that I was watching Valorant. Like literally, he literally walked by me. I was watching I can't remember what game it was. And then he did like, I saw him walk by me like 3 times. I was like, this is getting a bit weird. And then he like plucked up the courage to talk to me.
This will allow for a turn for Cloud.
It's pretty funny.
Watch onto this, the Aldrone highly addictive. The smoke actually could divide them up a little bit. Didn't get closed down on. CNED got closer to try and control towards that door.
He had literally just no idea who I was. He just literally just saw like the Valorant. It was just like, oh my god, I love Valorant.
There, but Sugetsu keeps them
That's
safe.
sick, bro.
CNED down to 15 now, so
How to make a proper comp for each map. Kind of gotta understand the maps, I guess. We've I got something planned which is a bit like that at one point, but I'll talk about it pretty much after champs is done more. I got some stuff planned for after champs.
Just a formality to find Hoodie as well now. Body's thrown on the line. Shout. The one
Honestly,
to find
they
it.
got unlucky to not get any extra kills in.
2 up here on Lotus. Comes towards the buy round, see how Giants want to approach it. Maybe an indicator of how Hoodie's going to play this. In my eyes, they're probably the highlight of this composition, potentially.
This map for me.
Yeah?
Yep.
No elaboration on that?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Well, do you know what? Yeah. It feels like Navi have turned up to a show match and tried a little too hard.
Like
You know what I
content?
mean in this map so far? They're coming in with a
Sure.
comp that
Something a
looks
little bit different, to be honest,
usable.
I think.
So already deviating from the fun.
I don't know how long it would
more
get
than
to
obviously. And the pace changes.
be...
Zenith is looking cooked.
What the
Oh, he's
hell have I
actually
just
still alive.
watched? He's
How's
just
he
done
get
a
out of
figure of
there?
8.
19 HP. He's able to slip away.
He's just literally done
Right,
that.
just about avoids the aftershock. A response comes through, but a dump of utility towards Mound here.
Honestly, that was kind
No
of sick.
casualty.
Is he on
Don't think he,
there?
I don't
This
think
is
he
one of the
knows
better
it's deep already.
TPs. Can just go in
Gets
front
to
of
just
this, it's a nice
staring
angle.
off here. Does get spotted.
The rest of the team are there now. Oh dear. Hoodie's got to be real cautious. Gone back to TP range.
Bro, you got a
And doesn't
TP
get
at
a
one
chance to get
point
out,
there.
so gets punished
You
on
gotta
that
feel,
one. Stayed around a little too long, didn't have all
you
the
got,
info, but Coutinho
you gotta
getting
feel like
catch
you're in
seen it
danger
on the
at
cross
one
up here.
point.
Site not fully secured, but cross now smoked off. They should be able to get a plant.
Coutinho didn't look like he was a
Honestly,
mile
there's a lot of good TPs.
off getting the
I
spam
liked a
kill
lot of the
there,
ones
but
from Seta
gets a good
today. They had
post
some
up
cool
nice and
ones.
deep. 4 on 4 in this retake. Cloud looking to get curious inside. There is a trip set up here, so Getsu looking to play off its contact. The Giants actually
The
take
liquid
away from it,
shorts,
so
yeah,
Getsu
they're pretty
find
good.
it out.
It's
So
cool
we
that
sort of
we
swing on
like
proactively.
we kind of like talk about it so that we
Cloud's
can actually
already
have good
down,
points
so
to
they're gonna
talk
get this
about.
started real quick. Zipan's fallen. Sugetsu was playing off that little set, but he gets punished on it.
Okay.
Now, Xiao.
Wait, mate, I'm telling you,
wow,
Cloud
the
is
Giants.
really gonna
Gotta say,
show up
Cloud
this
there
game.
was sharp as hell on that shot.
Now, only 2 survive, so with the plant coming through as well, will be a slight advantage coming out of that. I think obviously,
Why is
actually
Vitinho
tracked
on
there.
breach? Right,
He did
it's,
actually pop
it's
You see the
it's a
animation
seeding
go
game.
off.
They're all doing a bit of a
Thought maybe he was
madness.
committing to that first engagement before TPing away, but there's just too many people on the side.
What are they
half
playing
staring
for?
him down.
It's just seeding, but we don't really know exactly
Pretty
the
happy about that
seeding
one.
results. So we know it's for
Don't get
seeding,
much
but we don't know.
No, he's very
POV.
serious.
Yeah.
That's what caught me off guard.
I
With
don't know
that.
what
Jazzy
kind of
Boy
seeding,
looks happy.
but it's for seeding.
Like the man means business. As soon as
It's
he
gonna-
turns up,
it's
he
gonna
goes to
mean
the studio,
something.
he's just very, serious dude, but
It's like you're basically playing for like a
Smile.
mystery prize at the
You can
moment.
see, I was talking
It's like
about
a
the
mystery
advantages.
box.
Guardian in the hands of Hoodie, so the crack's starting to show. But Cloud, Bladestorm in hand. With that early progress
And
or
then-
success found already.
And then basically in like 6 hours they'll find out what they've
Make a
won,
go of things here.
and it could be good
more than the last.
or it could be bad.
Jets
they might
could
have,
get a wallbang there. Seen it down
They
to
might have
about
wished that they actually
12
lost the
HP.
game.
Was it 19 in the last round? He's
So yeah,
chipped
it's gonna
away
be
once
interesting.
again.
He's having a rough go of things with those early exchanges, and Cloudburst does get invested. Did he get seen then? It looks like it, but it doesn't seem to matter. Cloud, whoa, giving out free haircuts here, gonna try and fall away, down to 45, does keep his life, and look at them now, boxed in towards B. They continue on this. Giants can have a really good go
nice
of it, and they
retake.
do. Strangling down Na'Vi. CNET finally gets caught. I mean, he was barely alive the entire round as Zipan. Okay.
That was a snap to Cloud.
Mate, just reface
More
this
of that,
thing.
Zipan. Let's. You got some more? One more of those. Oh.
Tommy just off from there. With
30
Come
seconds
on.
left.
shouldering the first. Does actually
Oh.
connect. Rhyme now. Gotta respect this.
7
The
bullets in a lot,
reposition from
20
Hoodie's too good.
seconds. But look behind him.
No Hoodie, yep. He will find his third. It's about looking just as crispy though.
Do I know Wuhujin? No, but someone's asked that before.
A nice combo actually here. The reactive orbital strike with
Maybe the real CS
aftershock as
defense
well
made
to
the
try
wrong
and
way.
secure
Yeah,
that
I mean,
kill
this is
on
all
Cloud,
Fnatic's
knowing that
fault.
he's burned his dash up already.
That's the thing. It's actually all Fnatic's fault.
30 seconds left.
Zipan.
He's a banana.
It's kind of true. You can see his
Okay.
players not being so,
Okay.
like, here's the thing,
Thank you
obviously,
for that.
in-
That
Playing
explains a
without
lot.
pressure,
Yeah,
right?
exactly, it's
They're
like-
playing freely.
And also you get way more opportunities where people aren't playing mega disciplined, right? Because like a lot of the times you're not going
You
to take
get
these
more
fights.
clips.
Yeah, 100%. It's like, as I said, there is something genuinely quite fun about seeing how capable these players are when they're not being
But he is a
played
banana.
against someone who's like being hyper-disciplined or seeing
Wait, that's a
super
nice little
deep
spam.
cloud.
What was that off the camera?
I don't know.
You got the camera set up above here. I think
Solo
Sugetsu's got
solo
an
queue
angle on it.
YouTube
He's
banana
leaned it out
coach.
and gone for the wall bang. Done a ton of
Honestly,
damage onto
sounds great.
Cloud. Looks like a jump scare for him because he's double scoped in. Hoodie will get, no, not caught with the stun actually. Rolling Thunder going to go through, but not quick enough. But still, Hoodie finds a headshot.
He's got 2 bullets. He doesn't even have time for the reload. He's got
Hoodie's
another.
kind of popping though, to be fair on the chamber.
To fill in the gaps. And punishing NAVI now.
I do want to see that from
this is kind of nice, at least for us to get to see how actually decent the individuals are from Giants. This team's always been pretty legit in terms of individuals. I like that little spam that they're doing. That with a Guardian on the angles would be pretty cool.
A great way to counter the operator as well, actually, because like I said, it's double scope, so that camera actually sitting outside of.
They've shown too much tech.
Seen the dogs? We raided Acre earlier.
What are you doing showing that?
Right, we got emojis.
Pan.
Hi Pan Z.
Hi Pan C. Yeah.
C.
Hiya.
Hi Pan Wave.
Hi Egg Water.
Actually, Wave Pan Wave.
Yeah.
They've dropped the ball on that one. That one's, I'm going to be honest, production, that's...
Shocking.
Yeah.
Why is Angel going for fast kill on Smoke Agents? I would love to say because it's a seeding game. I mean, maybe they've always been seeding games.
Really weird.
Maybe he just views every game as a seeding game.
Oh, look at the little Pepe.
Wait, where?
There was a little Pepe
Which
in the
side?
crowd. It was like a NAVI sign, I think. Where is it gone? I'm looking for it. Cameraman. I want to see it again. Is this a double operator? We got Tour de Force and an operator out here?
We do, yeah.
Double op setup? Alright.
I'm not sure we'll see Cloud back here again.
No.
Well, no, the information's been relayed as well towards Hoodie, but...
That's bold.
Yeah, very bold.
I mean, one of
This one's actually legit though. Like this right here, this little TP playing here, this is actually legit.
Yeah. Standard 2-1.
You're in an off angle over towards here, and then you can open door, take a shot, and TP away. This is a nice one.
TP. Okay, just being tested here. The patience as NAVI lets the clock rot as they look back.
Are they still
C.
committing towards this? Is this off the back of the trap? It's like a contact play off the trap.
It might be.
Yeah, trap.
Again, if the
Trap
slow takes
pings,
effect
he
and
opens the
Ryan
door,
puts a
shoots
paint
one.
show in there, for example.
Then nade maybe.
There it
TP.
is. At least the shot's pretty good.
Damn,
Really
he
with the
stays.
ball from Rhyme on
He
bodyguard
stayed for
duty.
another.
Quick TP taken, and he's back towards the side. The shot, so close yet so far. Has to respect it. Cena wants to close the
Oh my
gap,
goodness, he
and
ate
he
a flash.
does. Big punish from him, keeping this now.
That's a
almost
cool
an even affair.
that's a cool
Not
setup there though.
ideal, but trying to allow a little bit of safety.
Especially with the
cross back
trip.
out for
You could do that
Sugetsu.
multi-ways. You could have trip here, you could even have trip behind the mound.
Slowing things down there. The
Trip
smoke.
on site makes it less obvious.
bit of
That was really
misdirection.
cool. That was actually a good setup.
The camera spot, yeah, dealt with. Sugetsu swings onto it. Does a ton of damage, but
It's such a
actually
crazy
not
off
much
angle
for
over
Tio, still
towards here that
60
you're just
HP.
never gonna...
Just trying to play together here, still
You're
so
like in
paranoid about the
between.
door,
I
but they're
mean,
gonna sit
maybe you would
deeper
aim
on that
here
lower
for
side of
this.
sight.
When does the fault line
I think
come
you'd
back?
always get the kill.
Just
Nice
swing
shot.
onto it. Cloud connects. A headshot nonetheless.
He's trying to close in. He's got
Oh,
to try
this
and
is
keep his
doable.
teammates safe. He's down so low. The spray could have done it, but Sugetsu going to try and close in. Gets caught on the way.
Wait, they actually look pretty good
I like that
on
little
this.
setup there.
I do, yeah. I mean, the trap.
The chamber is looking great
Still
though.
serves its purpose to
Even
an
so, you get the
extent.
kill.
I think
with
that's
Tour
the
de
main
Force,
takeaway
it's
from
slow
this week,
field there
really.
as well. So lots of options actually for the
That
little
actually looks
crunch like
good.
that, yeah.
I'm gonna watch this again. There it is. So there's this additional slow that goes in.
Wait, what?
That shot on Shao. Whoa.
I thought Rhyme got both of them.
No. I just didn't think it was that
Yeah,
snappy.
that was nice.
Wow.
I'm a chamber fanboy. I mean, it's the
My
best
brain's
agent.
still not used to,
I'm
like,
more just
seeing
happy
Tour de
because
Force in comparison
when
to
the
normal operators,
I'm
it's
more
just
just
like,
happier
oh,
with it
okay.
because
Very nice.
when they rebuffed it, I said it was the best
Kind of
agent,
ultimate
and then
sells
everyone
around.
was saying that
Only
I was
missing the
mad.
orbital strike.
Yeah.
So the
And then now we're
purchase
seeing
to
it
the
dominate, so it's
Guardians
more
in
just
it.
like it's more just like an
What's
I
the
told
way
you
into
also.
this?
It's more just that wave.
Dancing with the opportunity. of
Yeah,
finding
literally
something
exactly that, Kraken.
you didn't necessarily want on the other side of that smoke.
Why do I really like seeing Chamber again?
Only good on this
Something
map.
in my brain that
Best
feels
agent
so
on every
bad.
single map.
Oh, don't. I felt so bad in the Demon 1 line that I said, because I miss Ye, because Ye makes things look really cool all the time. So for like a caster like me, I'm like, I get to yell all the time. It's great.
Start yelling out Hoodie. It's
All
popping
right.
off.
Well, he's not on the side of the map. It's going to be Cloud. Look at this one tap. Wait for it. Wait. Oh. Sorry about it.
Yeah. It's coming, yeah.
Dude, I love that he wanted to. Wait, he is actually going. He's actually going in for more. Yeah, and there's. Did they do a stun with this? Okay, I like this though. They stunned. He insta re-cleared. Omen flash goes in towards it. I tell you what, Giants are actually playing this legit, by the way. Like they're playing legit, and they actually have some good stuff. I wonder if this is just their normal component. They play with different and everyone plays different roles.
Chance to stabilize here for NAVI.
Because they actually have some. They actually have a lot of stuff.
I think he's going to read that there's somebody literally holding this trip. Yeah. Maybe not. Well, still anticipate it.
He had a look.
Jesus.
This guy is on fire.
Oh my goodness.
He keeps it going. This is out on the headhunter, but they're clearing the site.
It's a 3v. Oh my god. It's everything. Another one.
Maybe a second here. Doesn't even need it. He's down his fire all the time. And he's going to fall away. So close to this. Almost had him in the end. And the scoreline stays close.
I thought for a moment there he was going to catch back-to-back shock dart kills.
It was. I mean, it was very.
What is that?
Where do you think Ye's headed? Whoever offers him the most.
Thanks.
He's out here saying he'll take minimum salary. I reckon he's going to get offered from most of the NA teams.
What's that? I've seen Eddie's doing that too as well. Oof.
So no, actually not too much invested here. Angel's going to have the Rolling Thunder as well. That's straight through. CNED shut down though.
Big
oh my goodness.
At least force 2, maybe even 3 away.
Got no one to. I was gonna say we've got no one to go in on this, but then I just see Angel just absolutely tank it in there.
And Moody's just battering them, but there's still another player here. I don't think
oh
they realized
my
it.
goodness. Man, I tell you what, you know when we're gonna get like replays, like POV demos. Man, some of the Angel POVs are gonna be insane.
That cross is a problem.
It is actually going to have to come with a warning, straight up.
Just gonna stand on it, isn't he, though?
Is this grand finals? Yeah. It is.
Clean as you like.
But like again, it's Fnatic's fault. Everyone's qualified for champs. It's all minis and boasters' fault.
Why is it weird?
The second or third contact for this team.
You think Ye hasn't ruined his reputation with DSG? Nah, it's fine.
It's a bit weird.
The guy's still great.
I like Hoodie on the chamber.
I really like Hoodie on the chamber.
Can't say I'm loving seeing a player like Nuki on.
He maybe lowered his salary a little bit. That's all I'll say. He probably takes like a salary cut because of it. So maybe I wouldn't. It's not a. It's like the reputation's not ruined, but like it's a lower salary now.
And that's historical data, but
it's like, mate, you want to charge that? Let's look what you did this year. Maybe not. Maybe he needs to come back with a new one.
Didn't get seen there, already crossing over early on. I'm gonna punish Hoodie for that kind of re-peek up, but you're right. It's always going to be that missing X factor to me is seeing Nuki on an agent that can't do what you know he can. It's just like you're limiting that potential. But again, that's fan mentality, which I absolutely am of him on the likes of Raze and such. So that aside, we go back to the round. At the minute marker, NAVI do decide to commit towards one of the 3. Evening out, making it a little bit trickier with Angel obviously being down. This gives play in. Nuki.
The extra.
Goes back in for a glance.
It's gonna re-swing, isn't it?
It's not one.
Omen flash re-swing.
Be forced away now, as that's going to potentially see her taking that space away and allowing that plant to come in.
A very loose hold here from Giants, actually. Emphasis put towards the C side of the map. But Rhyme gonna have his hands full here alongside Fatinho. Do you have the Rolling Thunder?
Omen flash is gonna be incredible.
Perfect paranoia sent through.
Wait, this is sick. Cloud gets played.
Yes, I'm telling you, they have legit retakes.
He can't get it, and now a 1v1. Sugetsu sitting pretty, but doesn't expect the same angle. He sits here so often. It seems red. They can't find the shot in time, and they stay.
It's a nice round from CNED.
Only really the HP that decides that, honestly.
Yep.
Sheriff in hand. Just one
Who do you
body
think is the
shot will
second best
seal the
Valorant
deal.
team at the moment? Most likely Paper X.
A beautiful attempt at the retake, though.
Might even be the best. We don't really know. We haven't
Even
seen
argue there, throw the Rolling Thunder in.
we haven't seen the full potential yet.
Yeah, the response is just so quick, though. Not happy with himself. Missing out on the ace.
Not good enough.
Still top of the board for NAVI, and again, this Hoodie on the other side. Really gets another shot off onto Angel. Big pace change here from NAVI.
Damn, they absolutely send it.
It's quick as lightning. Hoodie gonna be forced away. CNED trying to get a little proactive in this.
Coutinho has his ult.
Completely dominating
Everyone's
the
going to
site,
be here.
allowing that plant to come in.
Sugetsu's on the biggest
Hoodie
lurk in the
having to
world.
respect this now. Fall away. Wait for that support system to come into this.
Sugetsu creep in elsewhere. Have some space to work with.
Ult and Sense, this could be pretty nice.
looks
They
like
kind
they're
of,
all the
it's
way
weird,
to
they kind of need
spawn,
to,
actually.
if they're going to do this, they
Trying
have
to
to
pick up
block
the pace
vision,
here.
otherwise they go into a
There's window of
crossfire.
opportunity.
There's the ult. Opting towards Mound. Rhyme on the swing. Gonna find Angel. Looks further forward, but Xiao on the trade out. Snaps back towards him. And the flood towards the site needed to have happened. CNED now. Nothing to really deny him.
It's all
Takes
place
away
Sugetsu
Cloud.
in.
And you're absolutely right. Eventually, Sugetsu will be that eventual creeping
Man,
death.
why does it look
CNED
like,
alive.
why does it look like
Wild.
CNED
Running
thrives
rampant
in
on
the
the
chaos?
site.
Like,
And
just throw
Sugetsu
CNED in like a
will
Paper X team or something. He would actually, I feel like he
Find
would
things up,
just be
find
incredible
pace
there.
here. A pacey
He doesn't,
hit
he
from
doesn't
NAVI.
want the slow,
After it's been very, very
weird.
sad, well, in
He
terms
doesn't
of
want
the
these
overall
vibes.
approach
He
to
just
attack
wants
on the
the
first
straight
map.
up randomness of
Also,
just
to start off here on Lotus.
you're sending it, and everyone's everywhere.
Oh, give
Just
him
off with that,
Give
but
him it at that point.
Show me the CNED replay though.
Oh yes. Do you know what? This is what it's
CNED,
like, I want
C9
to
always
see
look
this
good until they
confident,
suddenly
like,
eliminated.
up to no good CNED. It's like he plays such a good game. Like he plays a safe
Sorry,
game.
that was a good way
normally.
of
Like, this is
quoting
obviously
it.
like
What do you think
showboaty
is
sort
up
of
with
game,
them?
having a bit more
It's just a
fun,
mental
a little
thing,
less
man. They
pressure.
just crumble under pressure.
Next
Like the
round.
pressure just gets to them every single time. Like
No,
you
it's
watch
funny
that
actually,
Haven,
fight that they
I have no
haven't
idea
really
how they
had
can't
much
hold
of
A with like 3,
It's
4
not even
people.
CNED winning it out. Hello.
And then they get like antsy and like nothing's happened for
Yeah,
10
so
seconds,
sticks this to rotate
and then
towards
and then
C.
they're just like, okay, we got to do something.
Three
And
minutes
it
left
just
to find.
doesn't make sense. It just looks like they're all crazy on edge when they know it's a must-win map.
Find something on the back of this peak. So
And no one does anything right when that
Find
happens.
the headshot. Absolutely rips Rhyme out of that position.
4v2 ain't easy though.
That was a fun game to watch last night, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but it need mistakes, which they can and will happen. Who
They've got
knows?
plenty of time to work with though. And if they catch Nookie
If they
here
get
in the
one
rotate,
down, then it's suddenly a bit of a bigger problem because this map gets kind of spread a little thinner. But it looks like Nookie's aware of this, considering the amount of time they've had in that B side. They've not gone for a plant. Very diligent work from Nookie.
Right.
We'll make it tricky for Sugetsu.
I was about to say he's not doing anything too
Got that
crazy.
jaw
Like
going, so
they're not over peaking too much. Like Giants, when I watch them more, I'm telling you, Giants want it more. Even though the comps and make are a little bit weird, like with how they're playing, they're actually kind of disciplined.
It's so good. Because the worst thing is, like, when we were casting that, I literally saw it on TikTok that morning. I was like, oh, it'd be interesting if someone ever does that, but why would they? I was like, oh my god. Yeah, it actually worked. Speaking of actually working, there is a plant. Sugetsu, this would be like mythical proportions. Being toyed with. He's got the site to play with. Stunned up. Hello, Nookie. And goodbye, Nookie. 8 bullets, 3 players. Not
Okay.
enough. Cloud, gonna clear on through.
Solid.
NAVI Giants tipping back the scales.
Do you
on
think
their
there's a
side.
lack of really good IGLs in this
sitting
game?
pretty
Yeah, I think
comfortably
that's
with Navi as
the biggest thing.
Show how the ultimates lie, but
Is it because the game is young? It's
Beautiful
because
catch
no
from
one wants to
CNED,
be in that
actually.
role. It's not fun.
Really nice.
Everyone wants to be like, everyone new or young watching the game wants to be like tens and now like Kang Kang and like all of these kind of just crazy cracked fraggers. No one, it doesn't look appealing. Like it doesn't, if you saw what Boaster did, a day in the life of Boaster, take his personality away because he actually would probably get quite a few people interested in being an IGL. But like, in terms of it, the day of the life of Boaster, in terms of like the amount of work he does, it's not fun. Doesn't look appealing. No one wants to put in that work.
Bully for this control again. They've started to work it out though. NAVI looking to respond quickly, so this puts it all on Hoodie.
It's the
really hard
also kind of,
situation.
oh my goodness.
Do it for him. Finds
It's also kind of the main thing when people come in here and they're just like, how do I get noticed and stuff, and everyone, Jesus.
Hoodie's on a tear right now. Sugetsu down on 11 as well.
Wait, was that Hoodie as well?
It might have been. I don't know when that would have happened.
Damn, nicely done. Let me sum it up in an easier way. Okay, if I said to everyone in here, right, how do you make it into tier 2? Like how would you try and make it as a pro player right now? Most of you would say like join a team, right? There's probably like one in like 50 of you that would be like make a team. That's the thing, and that's just no one is kind of like bought on that thinking. So no one really wants the IGL. It's a lot of hard work.
Wow.
Plus a lot of people haven't got like leadership qualities, I guess, as well.
Translation?
I was waiting for you to.
I think it's harder to make it as a duelist because everyone wants to be. Oh, for sure.
Not bad, no one else.
Dude, I'm telling you, in 5 years, we'll come back to this time, we'll look at the IGLs and we'll be like, damn, that was crazy. We'll be like, that guy had a job? That was crazy. Trust me, it'll be like that.
So far, this half, rather fun, I've felt. Like, and let's kind of touch base on what we talked about at the start. How do we feel about that chamber here? Because I genuinely like it. Like, I no word of a lie.
I mean, Hoodie's having a day.
So it does help, right? Yeah. It's like he's playing well, so it looks even better, but its viability, how you feeling?
Like I said before the start, I agree with Lothar. There was an argument to be made whether or not you want to say percentage-wise it's going to grant you more success, but at least here there are some really deep angles that a chamber can get onto with the ability to TP back out to Waterfall, for example. Obviously there's setups towards the Broken Door as well that you can TP out of. So I like
Is Boaster the Go IGL? It depends which way you look at it. In theory, on paper, like FNS is like the standout person that you look for strats. But if you think of who has done the biggest improvement from this game being out, it is Boaster. Like you think of Boaster's career, if you literally go back and you do like a history thing on them, FNS has always been in teams who's always had that kind of knowledge. Boaster never IGL'd at all. So to come into a new game just to take on that role and just work really hard, like that's impressive. That shows what work ethic can do with the right kind of mind frame.
It looked good for them. Little pace change.
What,
on that C site here, yeah.
Pacey round.
Yeah, it looked really good for them.
You know you're in a drought of excitement when you're like, there was one round that Navi did something really exciting. Just one of them.
What rank do you need to be to get pro? Radiant. Like, you should just be able to get Radiant in solo queue easy. I know the solo queue becomes a nightmare, but you should be able to get there pretty easy. Like, that's like my first step. Like, my first step to becoming pro is just play Radiant, just make sure that you can get there, make sure there's no, like, crazy delusion going on. And then you can start working out, getting into a team. You should kind of be able to just get to Radiant from just aim only. From at least from what I've seen from some people's streams. Flumple Tiltski, what's up, dude, with the 2 months? Thank you so much. Thank you. Boaster's Ascendant, dude. The ranks, chat. You're all talking about ranks that get reset like every 3 months or like 2 months or whatever it is. How are these players meant to practice every single day and then do ranks? Like if they played every single player, if they played all the time, would be Radiant. That's why it's like, that's why when I see all these people like actually commenting and like doing commenting on like plays that players make, that's why I hate having it in chat, because everyone should just literally have like a little tag that actually shows what rank you are, because you shouldn't be able to comment on people that are like way better than your rank, really. Diego JP73 with the Prime, thank you so much. Thank you for the 7 months, I appreciate that.
Gonna close that gap, and Rhyme gonna punish Zipan. Sugetsu feeling uncomfortable now. He's got a lot of targets to deal with. They've infiltrated the site, they're surrounding this, and yeah, this is lovely from Giants.
Low HP still.
To try and put some numbers up.
Saying the paranoid dash from Cloud draws the whole team to rotate other than CNED.
Not that you shouldn't. Okay, yeah, I agree. You can obviously comment, but it's just like the problem is that people apply weight to your comments when it's like
Angel just not aware somebody could be that deep.
maybe
on
it
the
shouldn't be
smoke,
having
caught on
maybe
the
it should be
reload
having weight.
That cleanup was very quick from Giants. Three rifles in hand for Giants. Early tag comes through onto Cena, actually, down to 47 HP.
Nookie getting the ult. He's made great progress.
Yeah. They've got a plan built around it. Just
How does Bacon analyze then? Because Bacon has a good understanding of the game. He's like learned, but he doesn't have the mechanics. Like Bacon doesn't have the mechanics, but he wouldn't be a player. That's why he's like an analyst. He understands how it's like TMV. TMV is a good example. He understands perfect Valorant, right? But in terms of mechanics, I'm pretty sure it's not good. But he understands like good mechanics and how to play the game perfectly. He'd be like a good analyst.
I know he's listening intently. Just 2 away now
from that TP.
But in terms of the mechanics, they're not there.
I'm creeping onto the angle, but it's the close side of the wall. Easy pick up.
But he definitely has like the understanding.
Pressure now. Oh, Cloud actually. Bested by the classic as Sugetsu. Don't give him a chance to retrieve that rifle.
Oh, Zipan! He's got Nookie! What's going on? It's a 2v2. Come off it! Zipan! And another!
30 seconds
It's all on Hoodie. He's got a rifle short, but he's got the headhunter out. Now he has to switch over. No bullets. 3 guns, and he's only got 1 ready to go. 20 seconds. Spike to hand. Switching it up. He's been found.
Damn, okay, well, that one flipped pretty fast.
As Sugetsu just creeping back down towards that rifle.
Could IGLs be good
difference maker a little early on for
yeah.
NAVI, but
in theory.
we have a fumble here from Giants. Like I said, Rhyme creeping on the deeper angle that opens up first for that position that CNEB was in. The response utility comes through, but Giants get nothing off it.
Nice!
Nookie, well, 1 away now, but we'll have it for the buy round.
Oh my goodness.
What? Wait, what gun did CNEB
Chambers
have?
out here buying a sheriff.
There's nothing on the floor, so I don't know if... yeah, he did, yeah. It dropped behind him.
I like these mind games when it gets to an eco though, because everyone has to protect the gun, but then the current like calling meta, or like normally the good calls at the moment is to just like insta group hit a site, because they're doing this and you know they want to get the gun out of there, but you're hitting the site because most likely they're protecting the guns, yeah, because they want to do this that we've seen just here. Means that normally there's like an opening over towards another site.
TP is on, so someone else can now start taking the ult orbs.
It's interesting, because obviously after this round, regardless of outcome, we do have it, so... Curious. It has to be something cooked up.
Oh, I'm so excited to see it.
Yeah.
Like Mastermind, Pips and Nookie, they've come up with something mad.
This is without a timeout as well, so without Pips and spoon feeding.
Yeah, but it's pre-planned. You know how like
30
EG do their rounds, like they have a plan for the first X amount. And
EG again.
I can't help myself. It's a per map thing. Obviously, when Nookie's on Omen, they script in that TP. So. Oh.
Honestly, Cloud with a gun here.
10 seconds left.
Create a little bit of space.
Gotta get a plant first though.
Anyway. That's good. Plants in. Now get ready for the win. Tag onto Angel, looking deadly with the sheriff.
They have a chance to eco him back here.
Now 3v3.
Definitely with that. Angel's low.
It didn't get filtered too far away, and that's why they saved that TP. That's why they.
Yeah, that's a good reply with the eco back. Everyone's ecoing everyone.
You looked at me like I'd lost my mind.
Yeah.
I kind of like the calling here though, to be honest.
Well, another flip round. If we can see the CNED replay.
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah. Hopefully this is it.
But the Omen ought to get the gun there. Yeah, I think that would be fine.
That was really nice.
It was
Nice
clean.
shot.
That's really nice.
The Giants respond. Angel. Not happy with that one.
No.
9-6 the scoreline now. A couple of investments on the side of NAVI. Rifle in the hands of Zipan and Sugetsu. Try and offset them, set them opposite sides of the map. Giants very early on here, though. I feel as if they got a little bit
Giants
freedom
is
from
run.
outside B. It was a trip a little deeper, but Angel only with a ghost. No molly.
My eyes are down.
No smokes left either. There's no way to really slow this down now.
Katsuragi,
Look at the
thanks
pings on
for
the
typing
minimap
that.
here, look. Up towards heaven. Yeah, Hoodie holding on to that angle here whilst they open the door. The collapse will come through. The one-way works out for Sugetsu. Initially, Coutinho good for the trade, though.
Now that is going to become a problem to look at weaponry, right? It's
Rhyme is
mostly
just
got something to bring to this
straight
table,
up
but beyond
center.
that, it's limited amounts. So even though it was a nice 1-for-1 trade,
Still really not
it's
sold on
ideal
the
because Plant's gonna come
Cypher
in.
on this map.
No ult for
It's
Cena
definitely my
either.
least favorite out of all
Very
of them.
tough. A late lurk through middle potentially if they want it. I'm getting curious.
Oh
it's
my
not
goodness, the recovery on that.
clean, and luckily though,
Enemy
Nuki
remaining.
is there to clean up, leaving Shao with a lot of work and not a lot of time to do it. So Giants gonna make it to 10.
Double digits, secure Rolling Thunder in hand as well for Coutinho. And nothing else. Well, actually getting closer and closer to the Showstopper and the Blade Storm. But yeah, initially, Sugetsu finds it, but Coutinho good for the spam in that position.
Who's the best Cypher in this
Excuse me,
map?
actually, if
Forsaken
Hoodie had
or
dealt with the trip in
Kings
B, or
setups have kind of
it's
been
just
okay.
disabled after Sugetsu falls, because it plays them in for a beautiful lurk there. Nonetheless, didn't matter.
As in King from Genji.
Those at home stroking the beard.
Yeah.
Just really mulling it over. Thinking it through.
Same as Pipson.
Yeah.
I'm glad actually production have got the him. We've gone to a full screen Pipson POV now.
He's very expressive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's such a visceral experience. And I feel so like terrified every time we do it. It's like he'd be so disappointed.
It's so good. Dude, all the times that I've spoken to Pipson as well, like Pipson's one of those people that when you talk to you gotta be a good listener, and when you get the chance to speak, you gotta make sure that your 5 words are pretty impactful.
I mean,
Like he can
as to anybody
speak,
to say,
man.
"Oh,
He's
Navi
crazy
might
with it.
be sandbagging a little bit.
Sure.
I mean, look at the regular season. They like to throw prep off, so like take it with a pinch of salt. Like I said, for me though, bigger picture-wise, Giants, they're able to come out and just say, yeah, we beat NAVI in the grand finals.
I don't think it looks terrible, which is wild, right? Yeah, it is a bit bizarre, but
I mean, we've said this, right? These individuals on Giants, the ceiling is quite high.
yeah, I guess it's true. It's very kind of easy to see it in this format as well, because they can, as said, like
Do what they want.
completely roll, swap,
Stressful?
change
Crazy
up.
stressful, bro.
What a scary idea of a team, like long term. If they actually lean it, not into this. Oh, where I'm just getting scooped on through. I was waiting. Move around to. They've slipped back towards the site now, Navi. Going a little deeper to this. Let's see if they continue to commit. Maybe a pivot. Not yet. Looking at Hoodie trying to find a player out of place, but it's going to be Cloud working through the smoke. And actually gets a fair
God,
fight on the
he's
site.
so
They had no
aggro.
idea they was able
That
to
was
slip
kind of
the net.
nice
The
though.
trades are
He
very
knew
good
that
for
his
Giants.
team was covering
Breaking
this, so he
down the
just
door is
smoked and
Zipan,
then just
though.
went.
Kicking it back open,
good.
it's a 2v2.
Wait, did Angel stack up
It was a
there?
good understanding.
Because Nuki got the wallbang headshot, or at least in the kill feed it was. I thought he was still backside.
Spike planted.
Little theft will come through with all the information across the NAVI. 18 seconds left on the fault line though. Actually a preemptive Rolling Thunder sent out, going to slow Zipan down. Sugetsu looking to reposition though. Coutinho has to be
Zipan gets a
careful.
kill.
One enemy remaining.
Okay. Doesn't matter anymore.
Not
I was
ideal.
gonna say if he gets a kill, he gets his ult.
Nuki
It's a good
has the
plant.
TP back
It
up.
does.
He can be,
Great play here.
yeah, they got a clear tree.
They have no idea he's here yet. They're going to clear the other corners first. Not particularly ideal plant for him, but actually consider the TP. Doesn't need it just yet. He goes on
Nice
the
swing on this as well. Holy hell. Told you they want it more.
Piece
Yeah,
from
nice.
Nuki to close things out. I think I did just hear him fall to the spike, but again,
Hey.
boxed in, so.
It's all right. Yes, he did get through the wall.
Wait, yeah, he was backside.
Yes, he was backside.
Wait, I thought he stacked up with him in mid-sight.
No, he was backside and got killed through the wall.
What the?
Not sure what that was. Is that a reaction?
Maybe. Oh, Cena's had
Dude, the fast out A. Oh my goodness, though, bro.
Looking around, so it's not going to be too crazy, but you know, again,
Gives Giants the 12th though.
it does.
Mate, Cloud is the one.
So get to a 1v4 with a sheriff.
There's one of the new sheriffs. Quite nice.
Spike planted.
Little spinny boy. Oh, no chance to use it. 12 for Giants here. This could be 2 maps.
I kind of like a lot of this though. This has been nice for Giants to just kind of show how good a lot of their individuals are, especially just with this comp. Basically got 3 duelists if you have the chamber there as well, and they're kind of just wrecking them.
Ultimates aplenty. 1 off the tour de force as well.
6 chances, man. I'm in for a 3-0 here. I'll be honest, and then we'll find out if the seeding actually mattered or not.
Yeah, not having the best time. Oh, finally a little bit of vengeance for CNED after being bullied for quite this half. Every time we try to make that cross, getting caught up on it. Now Cloud going to try and take the space away a little. Caution on the way back down. CNED still here with that operator. He's getting a little bit more proactive, but he's fallen. Zipan now makes his debut into the round. Taking out Cloud and slowing down Giants and their control. You can see maybe the pivot towards B, but they get no access to this here. Fatino having to fight incredibly hard just to stay standing.
Teleport's ready.
He's trying to find a ball bag, but...
Dude, imagine.
4 presented now for Giants. Navi able to slip back with the operator a little deeper. Still have to respect this. TP's
TP
coming
play.
through. He stuck it.
Even CNED's
like, wait, did he?
He actually stuck that. I love how CNED looked at it and was just like, okay, there's no way he's going to stick this, and then just carried on.
Hold on. 8 bullets. This is a lot to ask for.
Yeah, that's how you know there's elements of this coming in here where you're just like, oh.
Surely not. Are you a believer?
I don't feel it this round.
Fair.
Yeah, sometimes you feel it.
Yeah.
You're in the zone, flow state, you know?
The flow state. Just not there for Fatino.
Damn, snussing out here.
At least we'll see that. I can't believe Nookie actually stuck that.
Yeah,
Again, if it was a little deeper, there's a chance at least that he can reposition ever so slightly, but...
A curious commitment. Tour de Force is online. Knives are there as well for Cloud. And Showstopper for Rhyme. So a couple of big boys, ultimate-wise, there to be had.
Yeah, Tour de Force in hand.
This agent, bro.
Giants, couple
3
of
people over
members
towards B. They kind of got this one on
outside
lock.
B here, but 3 members of Navi.
Yeah, they kind of got the read on this. 3
Free
B with a trip. 4 info over towards C. No one hit the recon.
Also a trip to deal with.
There's quite a lot in the way there.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, they're just dismantling it. Oh, they've almost caught
The
Zipan.
timing is actually ridiculous.
I'd almost be heartbroken by this. Look at the space being ripped away, and Sugetsu does fall before able to do too much towards Rhyme. Now the pressure sign them out towards the B site. Flash comes in, they try and play through it. Zipan just walks into the slaughter. Cloud takes away both of them.
Just one by one. He's flashing for himself. None of the team in here. Okay, bro. Okay.
It is CNED, and it ain't gonna be this round for him. Chow there. Last one standing. And this could be 2 for Giants.
Standing ahead.
The best of 5 won't feel so long. It continues on this path. Chow now. You gotta face the music at some point. Nowhere else to go. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide.
Then the clock bleed down a little bit. 15 HP now.
Done.
Nothing to find.
All right.
Giants will find their
Maybe
second.
one more.
fairly comfortably here on Lotus. I'll say it again, I'm here for the hoodie chamber.
I
Yeah, looks good.
genuinely enjoying it, and I think